Air intake system. Okay, this is the air intake system, means air supply systems. Already know discuss about the layout of your what diesel engine power plant. Just see here, this is the layout of your diesel engine power plant. And the second, already you discuss about the engine, what kind of engine are used in case of a diesel engine power plant. Generally we take here about 4-cylinder 4-stroke compression ignition engine. The second essential component is your what air intake system. Okay, I'm just briefing here air intake system. Okay, just see the zoom figure of your air intake system. Okay, this is your air intake system. What is the meaning of air intake system? Generally air intake system means air supply path, how the atmospheric air will be supplied, or how the atmospheric air will be convey the fresh air through pipe or ducts. Okay, through fresh air convey the fresh air through pipes or ducts to the inlet manifold. Okay, now I'm just giving you the name of the components you use in case of a air intake system. Just see here, this one is your diesel engine, that means your brain of the engine, or 4-stroke 4-cylinder engine. And this one is your what inlet manifolds, which is directly connected to your directly connected to the inlet valve of your different cylinder. Okay, one of the inlet manifold is connected here, which is directly connected to the inlet manifold of your inlet valve of your individual cylinder. That means the inlet valve of the 4-cylinder is directly connected to the what inlet manifold. Okay, this one is known as your what inlet manifolds. And this one is your what supply path or air supply pipe or air intake pipe. This pipe is also known as the air intake pipe. The air intake pipe is connected to one of the muffler. What is the basic function of the muffler is your what it reduce the noise of the air. That means how it is reduce the noise of the air. Generally it reduce the pressure of the pairs. It generally reduce the pressure of the air. As a result, the noise of the air is automatically reduced inside the cylinders. Okay, now next let's see here, one of the filter is connected here, and this one is known as your what air filter. And just see here, one of the louvers is connected here. What is the meaning of louvers? Louvers, louvers. Okay, the lever means a set of arrangement. Okay, this one is a set of arrangement where the number of angle, that means your angle slants. Okay, one of the slants material, it may be your materials like your, it may be a copper, brass, iron, anything else, which is one kind of your angle plate. Okay, one kind of angle plate are installed or fixed in a regular interval. Okay, fixed in a regular interval. That means your distance between the each individual plate having same. If you measure the distance between them, then the distance between them is same. And why use that? The levers are generally used for uniform distribution of airs. That means when the atmospheric air is entered to the levers, then it is uniformly distributed and fall and imping on your what air filters. As a result, the filtration process is more efficient. Okay, as a result, the filtration process is more efficient, or it may be increase the purification process is that means what increase the purification rate. Okay, by the help of the levers, the purification rate is also increased here. Okay, now just see here, the atmospheric air is first entered to the levers, then to our filter, then this path, that means what intake path, then to the muffler. The main function of the muffler to the what reduce the pressure of the airs. As a result, it reduce our noise. Then after that, after muffler, it again enters to a inlet manifold. What is the basic function of a inlet manifold? Generally the inlet manifold is connected to the inlet valve of individual cylinder. That means what the number of cylinder, 4-cylinder in, as this one is a 4-cylinder engine, the 4 inlet valve, each cylinder have the individual inlet valve. The 4 inlet valve is directly connected to the inlet manifold. And what is the basic function of your inlet manifold? Inlet manifold generally distribute the airs uniformly. That means whenever it comes from the mufflers and enter to the inlet manifolds, it uniformly distribute the airs to the inlet valve of your each cylinders. As a result, what happens then, so we know that even distribution is more important for engine efficiency and for performance of the engines. Okay, uniform distribution. For uniform distribution of the airs, generally we use your inlet manifold, and this path is known as the inlet manifold, and this path is known as your what air intake supply. And one of the muffler is used for your what reduce the pressures, and one of the air filter is used here, and one of the levers are used here. Generally what happens that there are the two types of air filter are used. One is your what air filters, just I'm taking here air filter. Okay, we know that what is the meaning of filtration process is one of the process where we trap your impurity particles or the foreign particles for of any kind of materials or any kind of oils or anything else. Okay, the air filter means what? It is the one of the process to filter the supply airs to that means what, one of the filtration process of the airs, and it converted the what, pure airs. Okay, generally there are the two type of filters are used here. There are the two type of filter are used here. First one is a what, oil filter, and second one is a what, dry filter. Okay, see here, one is a what, oil filter, and next one is a what, dry filter. Okay, what is the basic function of your oil filter? Oil filter are generally looks like whatever there's oil filters are generally look like a what, one of the metal sheet, just like this one is, if you consider here, this one is one of the metal sheet. Okay, I am drawing here one of the metal sheet. Okay, this one is one of the metal sheet which is a mesh with or that means what, it is made. Okay, one of the metal sheet, it is made of a frame, or it attached with a frame which frame is meshed with a metal sheathing. That means what, it just see here, one of the metal sheathing coated are provided here, one of the metal sheathing coated. That means the frame is completely filled with metal sheathing. Okay, this one is a metal sheathing. Okay, and the metal sheathing, the metal sheathing is filled with a specified oil. Okay, specified oil, that means we know that in case of a air filter, what happened, the filter is in case of a air filter, it is made up of a frame. Okay, it look like a frame filled with a metal sheathing. Okay, filled with a metal sheathings which are coated with a oil. That means one kind of a specified oil are provided on metal. Okay, specified oil is coated on metals. As a result, whenever your air is entered to this sheathing materials, okay, whenever the normal airs, okay, whenever the normal air or atmospheric airs enter to this filtration process, automatically the oil which having some specific quality to trap the foreign particles which is carried from your atmospheres. Okay, clear? Whenever your normal air or atmospheric air enter to this filtration process, automatically what happened there, when it cross through this frame, automatically the air is converted in a pure form. Okay, now the air is converted into pure form. Okay, the impurity which is trapped by your what, sieving process. Okay, by the help of the oil, and this arrangement is known as your what, oil type of air filter. Okay, clear? This is a oil type of air filter. The next one is your what, dry type of air filter. Okay, dry type of air filter means what? Just see here. Generally, the dry type of air filter is contained with the cloth, wool, glass, such kind of material. Okay, it also looks like a frame. It also looks like a frames. Okay, let us consider here the frame is made up of your what, cloth. Okay, clear? Cloth. Okay, or it act as your what, dry air filter, or it act as your what, dry air filter. Clear? This one is act as your dry air filters, and it is made of a cloth. Whenever your air is a normal air or atmospheric air pass through this cloth, automatically the foreign particles or the dust particles trapped, okay, trapped on the, or swipe out. Okay, clear? Or swipe out the dust particles, or swipe out the dust particles from your airs, and when the air are exist, or when the air are passes through this cloth, automatically it converted into pure form. Okay, this is the basic function of your what, dry type of your air filters. Okay, again I repeat all these things. Okay, just see here, in case of a air intake system means what, one of the intake system means what, the how the air will be supplied to your engine cylinder. Okay, you know that in case of a compression engine, air is take as a most necessary parts, or it take as a very important role in case of your compression ignition engine. So the arrangement which is provided for air intake system is one of the levers are provided here, and after that air filters, then after that one of the air intake pipes. Okay, and after that one of the muffler is connected here, and then after that one of the manifold, inlet manifold is connected here for uniform distributions of your pure air to your diesel engine. This is all about your what? Air intake system. Okay, clear? This is all about your what? Air intake system.